Hi guys, it's NerdBird here. I just wanted to do this video because I said that I was going to give my top 3 apps that I'm using at the moment from the App Store, Google Play Store, and I was supposed to do it yesterday and didn't get around to it, so I'm really sorry about that, but I'm making sure I do it today. So I've already got the 3 apps lined up here. We've got App Detox, CamScanner, and Appy Parking. Now, I want to start with CamScanner because it's really good. It's an app basically to take pictures of documents or pieces of paper or anything that you want to send across in an image format or PDF. But it's more like a scanner. So whereas I don't have a photocopier at home, or a printer or anything, using this is like saved my life in so many different situations. So what I can do is take a picture of the document and then send it to somebody, which and it's in effect sending them a scanned copy of this document. So I'm going to show you. I've got this random document here. I got a parking penalty charge, and this is part of the letter. So basically, as you can see, it's here. Got it laid out on my bed. Take a picture of it with the scanner. Make sure the focus is on properly. Okay, I don't know why it's not focusing. Focus on this. Wow. I don't know why I pressed select as if it was gonna just fix the focus. Okay, we're there. So, why are you messing about now? One more time. There we go. Right, so I took a picture of it. As you can see, I made a lot of space around it, but it understands that it's a white document that it's really looking for, or the document in specific is going to find the edges and select it. So, it's now cropped the edges. I want to just make it a little bit neater by making it into the document so that I don't get nothing from my bed quilt onto it. Otherwise, it's a bit unprofessional if you're sending it to somewhere. So, then I press the tick below. It'll crop it in and then it will scan it. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? This app is fantastic, and from here you just press the tick again. You can change it up, make it original, make it lighten, do all different things to it, a lot of effects and stuff. But generally, this is what you want it to look like. When you press it, it just opens up. It's fantastic. And you can rename it. So you can say, oh, this was just a letter, page 3 or something. I don't know. Press OK. And you can share this. So you can share it as a PDF file or an image to a friend or to an employer or whatever. There's loads of different options as well. You can set tags to it so that you can collate all of your documents and really manage them properly, so that if you've got a number of them, you can search them via tag that you set for it. So this one would be maybe a letter or penalty notice or something, so that I can find it easier. Again, you can invite people to this document, a bit like a Dropbox kind of thing, and you can email it to yourself. There's other features, of course, but that's CamScanner. Bit awesome, isn't it? Next, I want to show you is Appy Parking. Now, I drive everywhere pretty much, as much as possible, and so I always am Googling the location of where I'm going to see if there's parking nearby. This eliminates using Google for anything. You really don't need to, except for obviously traveling there. But for parking wise, you can use this app. So it shows you all the nearby parking. I've just taken it to Oxford Circus as an example. Now, this is central London. You can't park anywhere there during the day because you have congestion charges. The fee to actually park there is ridiculous. It's like £4.50 an hour or something like that. It's just ridiculous. However, right now, as you can see, it's one day, 35 hours and 43 minutes for you to park there for free. The weekend is free. So it really is good because it shows you all the nearby parking spaces. You've got Q Park, got NCP there. You've got disabled bays. You've got parking meters. It's all really cool. You can see the free ones. You can see the ones you have to pay at. It also shows you the nearby petrol stations if you really wish to. As you can see one here. And you can see controlled hours. So when these things run out, the bays, if it's permit holders only, you can see it. So I know I wouldn't be able to park in those areas. It's really awesome. At the moment, it's all green because I can park there anytime. But during the day, it'll be red. So that's Appy Parking. Again, also a really good feature is that if I parked on this street here, Mortimer Street, and I wanted to park my car here, I press park here and it tells me. So if I go out on a night out and I forget where I parked, I can just check the app. Awesome. Next is App Detox. I'm running through them because they're really simple apps, but they're just really useful, and that's why I wanted to tell you. App detox is awesome. So if you're going on a social media detox and you want to be a bit more specific about how much you use social media or when you use it, this app's perfect for it. Now, if you go to app usage, it shows you all the apps you can use this for, which is practically every app on your phone. You can see the rules I've already set. For example, Pinterest, Monday to Friday, 11:30 p.m. to 11:30 a.m. So I can't use it during the night. Stops me and makes me go to bed on time. But I generally don't even follow this, as you can see. When I was following it, I really did try, and these are the amount I violated. Like, you can see, I tried to get in all at one point. That was today. I did an example, but I did it back in March, and you can see, I wasn't very good at it. And it literally tells you, like, stop using this app. It won't let you open it unless you go into the app and change the rule. So it's really awesome. As you can see, it shows you how long you've been using these apps for. Usage time, 520 minutes. I've launched it 102 times since I've got this app. Like, you realize how much you use something when you see the stats like that. Let me give you an example, though. So I'm going to set a rule on Snapchat for specific daytimes. So I'm going to set it for today's daytime. Press next. Saturday. Press next. And I'm going to just put the time to 7 up until, let's say, 11 o'clock, just to cover what the time that it is now here in London. It's 8:49 p.m. So it gives you a bit of a review, so you know, okay, I've set it for Saturday, 7 to 11, and it's a specific daytime type of rule. Now, if I try to open Snapchat, this is what happens. So I'm going to try and press it. App using, from the word abusing Snapchat, doesn't let me open it. I try again. It's just something else. Hey, wasn't there a rule for Snapchat? It just keeps on saying different stuff. It's really cool because it's like, too much Snapchat is bad for you. It's like really motivates you to not use this app. Hey, you wanted a detox from Snapchat. It reminds you why you set this rule. You can go in there at any point and just press pause, and you can go and open the app now. But generally, if you're trying to detox, this is a really good app to use because it really does stop you from using them. There's no like, oh, if I press it 900 times, it might work. No, like generally, you just won't work. You have to go and set it. And there's other settings and stuff that you can use. Rule suspension. You can stop yourself from being able to resume and pause it. If the usage time is up, don't do anything, of course, but you can set it to do something. Notify remaining launches, notify remaining usage times. So if you put a stop on it, then you can say, oh, you can use this app in like after four more users. You can't launch it again in a bit. So it's sort of just to keep track of how much you're using apps, especially social media and stuff. I think it's good for it. But if you play games as well too much, you can use it for that as well. So it's a really good app, and I thought it was good to add into this review or sort of overview of my top 3 apps, because I do generally use it quite a lot. I just at the moment haven't been using it too much. But so that's the 3: CamScanner, Appy Parking, and App Detox. Definitely please tell me if you've used these apps, how you found it, or if you're gonna download it, how you're finding it. So just so I know that it was a good review and a good suggestion, a recommendation. Definitely please thumbs up, subscribe, so that any more videos that are soon to come, you'll be notified. And like the video to let me know that you enjoyed it. And if you've got any ideas about videos to do in the future, reviews or gameplays, leave it in the comments below. All of the links to these apps will be in the description box below, along with my details to follow me on social media. I look forward to connecting with you all. Thanks again for watching, guys.